The economy is one of the foundations for development. Our country's economy is declining over the years. The inflation of the unemployment rate doubles each year. Economic growth slowed, driven by a rapid deceleration in investment growth due to contraction in public spending and a weaker global economy.
A successful economy leads to a successful country. One of the major plans of idle parties is to focus on advancing the country's economy, as well to stabilize the country's economy by solving the problems of poverty, exploitation, and unemployment. Because of that, we will achieve our plans to be a part of the great countries with great economies.
For the betterment of our country's economy, our objective is to increase the exportation of goods in order to boost economic growth, as well to earn the title again of being the Tiger of Asia, promote the travel and tourism industry of the Philippines to distant countries, build more infrastructures and healthcare facilities, open more job opportunities for the unemployed Filipino workers, and lastly, increase the minimum wage of the Philippines, along with the removal of taxes for workers earning 25,000 pesos and below. Something that should have been a priority of all citizens has now been neglected. The thing that should be given care of is unprioritized. That is why a lot of Filipino citizens are avoiding hospitals because they can't pay. What should have been universal has become specific, and that is the flaw in our healthcare system.
We all know that the healthcare system here in the Philippines is not enough. We, the idle party list, desire to make an effort to see changes of development and progress. We plan to give hope to those people who can't afford or even attain basic healthcare. We also plan to widen the scope of knowledge of all our healthcare workers. Our desire is not only for us, but for the health of all the people, no matter who they are.
Our duty is to make sure of your well-being. So, we are conducting plans to implement awareness in every citizen through preventive services and self-management support. With this, more Filipinos would be able to avoid diseases and be able to cure minor injuries. Furthermore, we plan to increase our health workers' wages so that more Filipino nurses would want to stay here in the Philippines. With that, it would result in a much better patient accommodation. Lastly, we will raise the quality of facilities of all hospital health services and improve any unreliable work system.
The society's future is in the hands of our educational knowledge. How we learn and what we learn affects the probability of our society's improvement or failure. Therefore, our greatest weapon is our education.
In the World Talent Ranking 2019, the Philippines scored lowest for investment and development and education. Our education system is in a poor state and a desperate need for reform. The state of education nationwide has progressed in terms of accessibility. It still has a long way to go when it comes to quality education and learning for the success of every learner.
Education is our greatest weapon. Therefore, we want to give quality education to every Filipinos, establish more schools and build more classrooms, and grant free college education. But to ensure that our students are receiving the highest education, we are increasing teacher salaries as well as to raise the standards for teachers. We are not only changing the present, but we are also transforming our future.
We can make a change.
Reality excels when compassion arises.
Your voice, my action.
There is only one you.
Big efforts are small in united people.
Aiming for great results, not for empty promises.
Today is the future. Today's change, tomorrow's prosperity. Divided, we fall. United, we stand.
Your votes matter. Your votes can make a change.